Alright, we should be going. Alright, there we go. Welcome to this surprise Animal Crossing stream. I kind of came up with the idea to stream this kind of on a whim. I thought, hey, I haven't done the Mayday maze yet, and I might do some more hotel rooms as well. Because the last time I streamed was when the update came out, or around when the update came out. Let me do that, there we go. So here we are, back to Easel Rando. Nothing much new. There's one new thing. It's all the way back here. Hopefully my audio's decent. Oh, the video thing's not... There's the audio. Glad I noticed that early. It's not been fun to go a whole stream without no audio in the game I'm playing. So, the little carnival area is complete. So you got the little merry-go-round, you got the shoot the chicken, or shoot the ducks. Shoot the chickens, hell. Ferris wheel, probably the tiniest Ferris wheel on the planet. I don't know what to put here. I guess I can put like a stand or something. I guess I have to put some props or something to make it look fun. The teacups. We got our clock. We got our two clock towers there. We got balloons. We'll ride the horsies. Park bench. So if you want to see the river across from the diner. Right. Train. Rocking train and more balloons there. Got this big baseball. It's kind of a little out of place, but kind of fits the theme of this overall area. So yeah, this area was like completely empty for a while. I was like, oh, I want to put a little carnival amusement park. It took a while to get all these props because I kind of procrastinated on doing it, but I ended up doing it. But that's basically that's pretty much all the new stuff. I haven't really played this game too much because I'm busy with other personal stuff. But it's always nice to play this game. So, let's actually do the main reason why we're here, hence the title. The Mayday stuff. Well, I was probably decorate this for the summer, but we can maybe do it after the Mayday maze. So I've done this Mayday maze before, but I never streamed it. So I was like, yeah, that'd be a good thing to stream. Hopefully my connection's decent. Drop frames, not good. Yeah, I was downloading games last night, and it took forever. It's stupid. This internet's ridiculous. It pauses on my stream there. My setup is kind of weird because I have my laptop, which is where I'm streaming from, but I have the iPad for chat. So I'm gonna go on the Mayday tour. Again, I've done this maze before, but like I said, I've never streamed it, so yeah. So we're gonna take off and get the show on the road. Or I guess maze on the road. Alright, like I said, I've done. That's like the fourth time I said it. I sound like an idiot, but I've done this maze before. What this is basically a little fun maze you can do. Fun maze you can do, and you get to Rover, which is the cat you saw in the thumbnail. The times I've done this before, it took me a little bit actually. Just because usually when I do this, it takes like 2 or 3 tries to do this typically, so this could be a little. I'm hoping it doesn't take that long, but hey, the longer I take, the more stream time I get, so kind of works out. Alright, so you start off with absolutely nothing, and then you start off with this is the shovel. So I gotta get this pair and get. So I gotta first get this tree, and also it's random too. Some people have quite different mazes. They change it every time you do it, like if you do it every year, like I do. Alright, so I get this tree out of here. So now you decide where I need to go. So I gotta get that rock out of there. So there's Rover right there. Oh, this is a flat maze. That's where we have to meet up and say hi to. It'd be funny if I solved this in the first try. Okay, I somehow have to get more pears. Somehow have to get more pears. Probably 3 more pears to... Well, probably no. I need more because... Let's see. Well, I just gotta explore again. You can also reset as well if you screw up, which is nice. So I have to kind of walk in the circle again. But it looks deceptively simple. If I had fruit right there, I'd be done with the base, because it's like right there. What is it now? 9:32, okay. 9:37, okay. No, I have all night to do, but I just want to see what I need to do. I can go this. I don't know what I can do here. Or can I just... Oh no, I can't. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to get this pear. Walk this way. Oh no. Get back out. If you can. Okay. What time I have to reset it already? At this point, I'm just cutting out where I need to go. I need to get back to the very beginning. Oh. Alright, what's this? Oh, I have the axe. The axe would help too, but it's very worn. I think it'll be like a few chops of this. I need to find the best place to use the axe. I'm not definitely using the third tree. I'm definitely using this one because I got 2 pairs there. Yeah, that's all the axe. That's all you can do with the axe. So you have to use that axe very wisely. But after you use the axe, you can, or that. That'll work. I tried to... What I was trying to do is that. Okay. So I got 2 pairs there. Not enough to get through there. Not enough to get to the, those... Because I need 3 trees. I need 3. There's 3 trees right there. I'm figuring out where would be a good place. I gotta get, get to that rock. Or even to that tree there. Because there's 2 pairs right there. Or I can even find a way somehow to get... Because that area is open. That area is open. Is there any other obstacles before I get to Rover? No, once I clear those trees, I'll be good. So I have 2 pairs. I'm trying to get to the very beginning, because I'm trying to get back to where I was before. Hopefully I don't have to reset. That'd be embarrassing. Alright. Alright, back to where I was, so... It can kind of make me reset. Let me think. I want to get to that tree. The one closest to me right here. If possible. Oh no, I probably have to... see if I can... Yeah, I think this going to this tree is the best idea. Because there's 2 pairs right there. Oh yeah, there's also bell vouchers you can collect as well. Definitely want to get those. So right now, if I wanted to, I could go there and finish this maze. But I do want to get those bell vouchers. I need to see where those bell vouchers are. And also, if you hear rain and, God forbid, even like lightning and thunder in the background, yeah, it's a massive storm passing through me right now. Or I wonder if I could just... Or I need to get 3... Okay, so I have exactly 3 pairs. I also need more pairs to get the bell vouchers as well. So I need to get 6 pairs. Around this side. Well, again, since I have 3 pairs, I could technically go ahead and go for it, but I want to get enough pairs for both Rover and the bells. Forgot it. Oh, okay. That's even better. So what I need for axe? Yeah, I have enough. Alright. I have enough, so I can use that axe to chop those trees. And it's not gonna be like the flimsy axe, I can use it for more than one tree. Okay. There we go. So let's craft the axe. So now I can bulk craft, that's right. Well, money crafting on the boost, so far. Individual craft it. Oh, I need iron. I saw iron over there. I can go ahead and get it. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's right. Oh, I have the pairs. So. So now I can craft the real axe to get rid of those trees. It's actually going a lot well. It's actually going a lot quicker than I thought, to be honest. Now I can craft a real axe here. Here we go. So I have only 1 pair. I still need to get those 3 pairs for the before I chop those trees down. I still want to get that pair, 2 more pairs to the extra bell vouchers. Or is there even enough pairs there to begin with? What if I didn't screw it up? And I'm going back and forth, but I just want to see. I might have to reset this. I was going so well. I was like, oh, I'm doing so well. But there's not enough pairs. That's a problem if I want those Bell vouchers. And I don't remember Rover giving you pairs. So, yep, I gotta reset it. And, yeah, I'm gonna one pair, that's annoying. So it's about strategy. It's kind of like a NASCAR race. You have to strategize what the hell you want to do. Because, alright, we'll reset it. Yeah, you use resteady. You have to use my miles. So whatever. So the counter so far, 1. It's not like I could have just chopped those trees down and got to Rover, but I also want those Bell vouchers that were to the left of me. So, if I want to do a full completionist on this maze, I have to do the Bell vouchers, so... Alright. So regardless of what you do, get this shovel first. Eat this pear. I wish these mazes make your brain kind of think a little bit, you know. It's always nice to have your brain do puzzles and stuff. So I need a pair to clear that rock regardless. So I can use this one axe to chop down the one tree. So that part seems good. Or second time that's happened. So we got 2 pairs. I have to use one of them for this rock no matter what. Before I use the other pairs, I just want to make sure if there's... I'm pretty sure I missed that other tree. Yeah. Okay, so... use 1 pair to get rid of that tree. And then craft the axe. And then get the rest of the pairs for the bonus bell vouchers. So that's good. Well, how about use the flimsy? Oh no, I can't use the flimsy. Crap. I'm back at square 1 again. Craft the stuff regardless, though. Or I need the iron. I need the iron. Oh, I still have 1 pair left. I still have 1 pair. Yeah, I'll be good. Alright. Yeah, I'll be good. I'll just use this 1 pair. Get the 1 pair for the iron. Not that. I was about to screw up there again. Yeah, that rock. I need to get that rock. Alright, it almost got me again. So you have to do this in a perfect. You have to do this maze in a perfect sequential order. You have to be perfect. If you screw up like I did that first time, you gotta try again. So you definitely need precise. You need to be very precise with this. So now I can craft the axe, and now I can get. So I can chop that tree and those other trees as well, because the axe is decently durable. Kind of like that flimsy axe because you just for the one tree. Just loop around here. Alright, time to craft the axe. Oh. Okay. So since I figured out what I need to do, I can finally yap about other stuff. So yeah, like I said, I kind of thought of the stream in a whim. I only thought about doing this stream on a whim because, like I said, I never streamed Mayday before, and I didn't do enough hotel stuff. Last time I really did the hotels was that stream. Well, I did one additional room last night, but that's it. So I'll do more of the hotel stuff, considering that is, you know, really only thing that's been going on with Animal Crossing besides the Switch 2 version coming out of New Horizons. If I were to get a Switch 2, I don't know. I heard kind of mixed things about the transfer process. I heard some people say that it was relatively easy. I've heard mixed people saying, "Oh, I lost my island." So if I ever get one, I don't know how I probably won't. I don't know. I probably won't transfer my island just because I don't want to risk losing this. So, you know, I have cloud backups on for this. But also, I think the kind of sentimental value of this. I have stupid sentimental value about things, but this is the Animal Crossing Switch I'm using, and this is where I spent a lot of my time during like my junior or senior year of high school and whatnot. So it does mean a little bit. It does mean a lot. It does mean something to me. Now I need to figure out how to get to the trees. I have everything. I have everything. I have to. I also just one other pair I need to get to. Like I'm doing fine now. I just need to get to the tree. That's all. I guess probably yap. Okay, this way. Right. Or am I gonna go back here? I'm gonna go back here. But I'm gonna have some more NR news soon, so that's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to. I want to say one of the streams is NR related this week. It's not an announcement. I was cleared the win. It's not an announcement, but it is NR related. I guess I have to use this. Yeah. It is NR related. Because Friday is the 4-year anniversary of the Armory Digital race for the Golf Summer Series in 2022, the most viewed race on the channel. So I'm gonna do a stream. It's basically like a watch-along stream where, you know, it's kind of like almost think of it as like a director commentary cut from a movie. Think of it like that. That's what the stream's gonna be. All right, here we go. I know, and I also said I was gonna have some like NR music video for the final race last year, but I didn't really have a good idea on what I want to do with it. And it's a little, I was kind of emotional editing that too, so yeah, I know it's kind of weird to get emotionally sentimental about NR, but still, the stuff I did for those, all the effort and time I poured into those races just. It's insane. It's insane how much time I poured into those races. It really is. Alright, that's the last of the trees. Now you can say hello to our good old friend Rover. If you played the old Animal Crossing games, you know that this is the guy typically introducing you. Saying, hey, like when you set the character in the older games, like the New Leaf. Yeah. Get some bell vouchers there. Alright. Race complete. Only took me 2 tries. Not bad. Yes, I am doing okay. We're streaming for 29 minutes, so that's gonna be a little shorter stream. As my Joy-Con grips fall down. You know. Oh. Ooh, don't do that. No. I don't need to reset, mister. I want to get a picture of you, Rover. Oh, just... Okay. That works. Oh, that's even better. There you go. That's a good picture. That's a good one. Thank you, Rover. Now let me get the bonus bell vouchers. What if I go to get away? Yeah, we gotta get away. I should have brought my scuba suit on. Well, I don't know if I could. Yeah, this way. Yeah, this is a completely flat island, which is... Well, you can do the Dream Island, the Slumber Islands. You can do like a completely... Well, yeah, it starts off as a flat island. I worked on mine a little bit before. Well, since the update. I know a lot of people have said the update's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I kind of wish it had more content. Like, I don't know what. Like, there was a lot of quality of life stuff, which is great. But I wish they did add some more content. Like, the hotel is nice and all, but it's very similar to the Happy Home Paradise. Didn't mean to do that, but it's nice that they did at least update the game. And we have officially done Mayday 2026. Let's go. That was a lot quicker than I expected it to be. So that's good. So how many bell vouchers I get? 9. Okay, so I forgot how much they give. That's worth, but. Make sure I can. I did. Okay, so that's great. Any bell vouchers you want to be in mailbox? Nice. All right, and that should wrap up Mayday, but we're still gonna stream. Now, before I do the hotel, I'm gonna do something that's technically hotel related, but not really. It's another feature of the island I've been trying to work on, but I keep procrastinating. But partly because it's gonna be very expensive. It's very expensive for this particular project. So I'm gonna go to my mailbox, and it'll make sense. It'll make more sense. Oh, I gotta switch my. Oh, I'm an idiot. Forgot. I'm gonna have to do this after the hotel. Change of plans. Also, by the way, shout out to. Oh, so how much my interest? Oh. Okay. Yeah, shout out to anyone who got this. It's pretty cool. You get like a little. Let me see if I got in my thing. I forgot, I have to log into my other account. That's right. To put the furniture in the other house. I forgot. I could do that at the very end of the stream. I don't know if I ever showed my other account, not my other account, my other user on here. Oh, it wasn't, okay. I want to show you what everyone got on the 25th anniversary. Which stuff I have? I still have a fair amount of storage. This thing. Okay, maybe don't. Okay, maybe not place it there. Or can I guess place it up here? I'll only place it temporary just to show you what it is. There we go. Big old Animal Crossing logo. That's cool. I know you could buy these as well. How much they cost? Let me see how much they cost. Because before, initially it was just for the 20th anniversary. So I guess I'll drop off these hotel. Oh, I'll briefly show you inside this building I'm talking about, aka my other player's house. Because it'll make sense what I'm talking about. Right. So these boxes, these are some from the Hello Kitty amiibos. Yes, I got the Hello Kitty amiibos. Don't judge me. Those are the only amiibo. I do want to get more Animal Crossing amiibos, but those were the only ones at the time that I found on. Here's one of our hotel guests. Oh, Jay. So, my other player house is right here. But in our case, we're not going to use this for a house. We're going to use it for a casino. Yeah, casino on Animal Crossing, which is kind of funny. Speaking of casinos, I guess I need to work on that Las Vegas vlog. But yeah, here's, I guess, the main floor. We got some slot machines here. And yes, they work. Let me see if I get a winner. No, I did not get a winner. I did get a winner one time. Wait, I just want to know this. So here's like arcade machine. Oh, you don't pinball machines. Because pinball was kind of a form of gambling there for a little bit. I did play a pinball machine when I was at Las Vegas. But here we got... So this house is upgraded to have maxed out for the first floors. I haven't added the last 2 floors yet. If I were to add the other 2 floors, I guess like the basement level would be... I don't know, I don't know what to do for the basement level. Maybe like I could do something fun, like a vault or something. I could do like a vault. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Like GTA style. And then I guess the top floor, if I were to get it, would be like a sports book. But here we got individual rooms. Again, I know the hotel, you have the actual hotel now, but those are only for the animal villagers. For human players, there's none. So here's the Lego set. This was part of the 3.0 update. This room is not finished yet. I'm trying to get a wood block, like, cabinet. I gotta get the recipe for that. Too bad Nookazon isn't really that active anymore. But I need to get one of these wood block drawers. It doesn't look like this, but you can think of the wood block drawer, and you can color it to kind of look like this Lego stuff here. So I need to, if I don't know if anyone's watching right now, but if anyone's watching and you have a wood block drawer or cabinet, I would gladly take it because I definitely need it for this room. But these are most of the Lego stuff they have. Got the big bed, we got the partition, the couch, and a little arcade here. What hotel room has their own private arcade? I'll be some up there, and I got the TV here too. This room is not fully finished yet, but I do want to get that drawer. Now the other room is fully finished. Go to the second hotel room. This Hello Kitty room. That's part of that amiibo card I talked about. So this room is fully finished. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of Hello Kitty. So I got posters, we got TV, we got the little set, we got the little table and chairs there. These teddy bears aren't part of the Hello Kitty set, but they fit very well with the overall theme of this room. And also same thing with these little shelves here. Again, they don't fit with the room, but they're not technically part of the same thing, but they fit so well, so might as well. Kind of wish I had the windows here, but I think I can. Oh, it's not. It's not my account technically. So there's that. And then this other room is blank, but those items I just here. This is for the other room. It's also part of that Hello Kitty set. I was gonna buy a Splatoon or Zelda amiibo for this room, but I didn't have like an actual bed set. So I wanted a amiibo set with with like beds. So I can't drop it here, but yeah, this is gonna. At the very end of the stream, I'll log into my second account and see if I can decorate this room a little bit. I forgot. I probably should have done that from the gig. Probably should have before I did the stream, but whatever. And eventually, this main casino floor. I don't know if I have to play Happy Home Paradise again. I might have to. I hope to have a more dimmer room with like red carpet and make it look an actual like casino floor. I kind of get these as fast as I can. I kind of get these done as fast as I can. But I want to get this casino done as soon as I can because I do want to upload this island to the dream as a dream island. I've never done that because I mainly wish I can get that theme park done, which I did, or amusement park I should say, and this done. I do want to get that stuff done, then I can upload it to the dream island. So that's the little casino, and eventually I'm gonna customize the exterior because it's just kind of a boring exterior. And this is the casino sign. I don't know what to call it. This is my closest attempt to how you know how you get a casino. And also, yeah, this pool deck too. So this is gonna be like a little pool deck. I'm gonna get a lot of those. What do they call those chairs? What do they call those pieces of furniture? That furniture that looks like that you can use as a chair. I forgot what it's called. I can look. I forgot what it's called. Why? What the heck is it called? Dang it. It's like a soft, like almost stool. I'm an idiot. One of these. One of these. Oh, there's one right now, actually. Oh, later. Later, after I determine how much amiibo. So, and also just a preview, I guess, while I'm here, of what that amiibo, the stuff I just showed you, these. It's part of this set. So I got most everything. I need to get the forge as well. I also got the outfits as well. Some of these were kind of cool. Not for me, though, because I'm obviously not into Hello Kitty. But it's just nice to have, because I remember for a while, apparently, those Hello Kitty amiibo cards were kind of rare, but around 2021, I think it was like a Target exclusive, and that's where I found them. Was it 20? Yeah, I think it was 2021 or something. Oh, that... what are you... Bam, what are you doing? So we got another visitor here, wow. Alright, so now let's get to the hotel. I'll show you a few of the rooms. Because I've done 3 so far. You can do only 8, up to 8. I wish you could do more. I'm thinking about making this one a suite. Oh, hello. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to do that casino stuff as fast as I can. It's okay if I can't do the entire casino. I just want to get those bedrooms done and a decent looking floor. I probably should go to Duck's Cranny right now and find a floor, but she needed a lamp. Oh, whatever. We'll go to Duck's Cranny right now before they close. Almost they're already closed. Rats, they already closed. Dang it. Should have done it earlier. I should have done it earlier. Whatever. Let's do it. There we go. Yeah, I should have done that earlier. Alright, now let's do the hotel. I'll show you a few of the rooms. I'm thinking of making this one a suite. Because I've done pretty small rooms for the most part so far. I might do a whole suite on this one. I think our Easel Orlando Hotel needs to be economical for the inspiring visitor instead of just overly freaking expensive. Here, I'll figure out what's in here. So I'm gonna catalog real quick. Do I have the orange one? I need to look up the orange one or not. So there's all the stuff you can buy in the hotel, which is cool. That bed looks nice. So let me show you some of the hotel rooms real quick. So this is the one I built during the update came out in that live stream I did in January. So it's supposed to be like a beach theme. You have the it's supposed to be the front of like a villa house, and then out front is the beach. So you're like, okay, so you're like bubble. So you got your little beach chairs, or you act as beds, your palm tree lamps, your sandcastle. This is kind of fun. I like how this one turned out. Empty beer bottles there. So that's room number 1. This is room number 2, who we just met with Jay. Did he just went on the stream? I don't remember. Oh, he's already in there. Okay. So this is supposed to be like a Japanese-inspired room. So you got almost like dojo type. These are probably hopefully I go to Japan. I'm hoping to go to Japan next year after I graduate and whatnot. I'll probably stay in something similar to this to save money on hotels. Because they say like hotels in Japan are expensive, which yes they are. But from my research, they're expensive. But if you go with like an American chain, if you go with like a Hilton or a Hyatt or a Marriott, yeah, you're gonna pay money because you're paying for the brand company. You're paying for the name brand. Versus if you go for something like more local or independent, you're not gonna pay as much. So yeah. And then this is the one I actually did last night because I was on this game last night. And I want to get kind of familiar with I kind of warm up. This is like just a simple room. It's very simple, small room. Oh, how are you liking it so far? Sorry, I didn't mean to turn off the TV. Okay, she likes it. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I need to get some of these for that beach hotel. I could do a stream or do some of the casino work. Alright. Now I go back to the lobby. Let's do another room. Hope we can have a fun theme, not something kind of... Because that other theme was kind of, simple room. I mean, it's fine, but we can do a more simple room. I wish you could do more than 8 rooms. That's the good thing about Happy Home Paradise, is that you can do a bunch of Happy Home Paradise stuff. Like, yeah, I need to finish that as well. See, here's all the Happy Home Paradise stuff I've done. Quite a lot. A lot of cool ones, too. The Christmas theme one. This is my favorite one, the racetrack one. That's one of the Hello Kitty amiibos. Can you invite amiibo into the hotel? I think you can. Yeah, this one's cool, too. That's one benefit of Happy Home Paradise. You can do, like, a lot. Like, after you do 30, you can unlock basically everything, but even after that, you can just continue to build. Alright, what do you got for me today? Yes, I would like to help out. Which one feels right? A kitty room or a dreamy room? I guess the kitty room. This will be larger than the other ones. Better have a... Does this game have a ball pit? I'll go see if there's any ball pit in this room. Right. It's out time. See what items I got. Do maybe an 8 by This is a good size, I think, right? Oh yes, the race car bed. The floor already is okay. I don't need to change the floor. I wish I had a ball pit or something. I can always downside this room if I don't want something that large. So this is gonna be a kiddie room. Let's make it a family room, actually. Let's do like 5 beds. 4 or 5 beds. And I have these cars in the drive-in theater too. I guess I never actually, yeah, this is the first time I've uploaded I've actually openly discussed Las Vegas of anyone besides my close friends. Yeah, Las Vegas was something else. The biggest part for me that was taken aback by the area by Las Vegas was the let's just do 3 actually. I think it's a little smaller. I don't really need that large. So the thing that took me aback for Las Vegas was the strip itself, because when you look at the strip in like movies or TV shows or like Google Maps, like I did a lot, you think it looks kind of small. It's large. It's really large. I was like, oh my god, this area is massive. It's crazy how massive it is. And it's definitely very crowded at night. It's very crowded. Especially when I went. I went during March. So, yeah, it was definitely more crowded than I typically like places being crowded. But it was definitely interesting. It's definitely not a place for everybody, because there's definitely a lot of wacky stuff, let's just say, that goes on there. And everything's definitely very spread out compared to like a New York City or something. Well, I've never been to New York, but I know it's because the public transportation there is decently is pretty decently easy to get to everything, but it's definitely spread out. And like some of the attractions I had to take like a bus to, like, or if we were going to like Fremont Street, which is the older Las Vegas Strip, or not older Las Vegas Strip, like where the older casinos are at, like some of the old casinos at the Plaza and the that newer one, the Sarah. That's in Fremont. You have to take a bus or something to go there. And like some of the museums or what about outside the strip and whatnot. And obviously the racetrack when I went for the NASCAR race was I had to take a bus there too. And the track had its own like shuttle you can do, but yeah. But it was interesting. It was interesting. So it is very expensive to go there too. Like, whew. Some of the stuff is definitely not cheap to go there. Especially again during those peak times or during a large event, like I know for Formula One. Yeah. For Formula One is very expensive. I'll be very shocked if I even get a chance to go there because it's just so expensive. I don't know why F1 races are so expensive. Like, same thing with World Cup stuff as well. I hate when sport events price gouge their customers. Oh, this is large. Oh wow, this is pretty large. I hate when sporting events price gouge customers. It's so stupid. The Super Bowl is probably the worst example of it. Like, and to be fair, I'm not saying like big sporting events needs to be like $5 to get in. That'd be awesome for $5. I get basic supply and demand. I get that, but at the same time, when it costs $8,000 just for one, I repeat, one ticket, that's a problem. And I hate when sport events become more or less just, you know, for really rich people. Like, the average fan should not be price gouged out of going to a dream event. Like, it's ridiculous that most NFL fans can't afford to go to the Super Bowl, or football fans in general can't go to the Super Bowl. It sucks that soccer / association football, whatever you want to call it. It sucks that a lot of them are being price gouged out of the World Cup. It's so stupid. It's anti-consumer. I don't care. I know people, but I don't care. Again, I know supply and demand, but it's ridiculous how expensive these sport events are getting. It's really dumb. I hate it. And the scalpers make it worse. Scalpers even worse. I probably should not talk about scalpers because I get really annoyed with them. Just in general. It doesn't matter what you're into. I know obviously the big trend for scalpers now is Pokemon cards, which is actually insane. Like, anything with the words Pokemon in it, they're almost guaranteed to be scalped up, which is ridiculous. That scene is ridiculous. I feel bad for just genuine people. I feel bad for most people who are just trying to, you know, get Pokemon cards for their kids or get it for like a friend or celebrating a birthday or something. They can't get it because these scalpers are ruining it for everybody. It's ridiculous. But I just hate how expensive sporting events are nowadays. Like, whenever I see like Twitter posts of, you know, oh, why is the stands at this team's home game empty? They don't have real fans. Move the team somewhere. I guess I'll make this a large room then. No. Oh, it's only 8, but no. That doesn't make any sense because somebody's like, to go to a Falcons game, even when they're not good, it's like $50 per person for the cheapest seat. That's not cheap. I'm sorry. That isn't cheap. And you expect it. And even though I'll give Mercedes-Benz Stadium this, which is a great stadium. I love Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I love going there for games, but I'll give it this. It is very good when it comes to concession pricing. It's even cheaper than some restaurants I go to. But my point is, like, not everyone can afford to go to a game or a race, or whatever the case may be. Like, but going to a race or any live event is considered a luxury. And for me, even though I go to a lot of them every year, I acknowledge, you know, I'm in a more fortunate place where, you know, I have student discounts and whatnot and more disposable income than most people because I'm not paying any, like, $5 trillion bills every month. But it's just, I don't know. I wish more of these sporting events were more accessible to the average fan. That's what I'm trying to get at. I just hate how everything has to be this premium experience. Not everyone wants premium. Not everything has to be a premium experience, y'all. That was one of my boxes. But yeah. I guess the reason why I started that is because how expensive stuff in Vegas are. Yeah, stuff in Vegas are very expensive. Like, when I went to the race, when I went to the Cup race, it was actually a lot more than what I anticipated. It was actually more expensive than some of the Southern 500 I went to. Which, to be fair, when I went to Darlington, I had the student tickets, but still, it was more expensive than that, which is kind of odd. So, Las Vegas is definitely not the cheapest track, I would say. And the facility itself, again, this might be a family room, but the facility itself, I was decently surprised in. It was very wide open and spread out, which I really do like for I like when tracks are wide and spread out because I know it's a desert, but you're gonna have rain delay. When your race gets rained out or something, or if it's just too hot, someone needs to, like, or any sporting, like, if your event gets rained out or it's just way too hot, people need to take shade. You need a place that's decently built for, like, for a crowd. That place is decently built for a crowd. Like, all the concourses, like the haulers where they're placed at, they were very wide and open, which I like. That's great. I like that. But at the same time, I also kind of feel like they're a little too wide open because this will make sense in the video when I post the vlog. I sat in the Earnhardt Terrace, which is those grandstands off turn 4. And similar to his twin brother going into turn 1, the Petty Terrace, they're very, like, those concourses are very, like, it's very subliminal. It looks, I remember walking through those concourses, I was like, oh my god, that's straight out of the back rooms. That is straight out of the back rooms. It could have benefited from me. Have something there to do, like, you know, maybe put, like, a restaurant there or a bar. Because most of those little, like, they had little concession stands, but they were all closed off. I don't know how long they've been closed off, but they could build, like, yep, there's a rain. But they could build, it's hard to explain, but they could build, like, a little restaurant or a shop there or something. There's barely anything to do in those areas. So if you wanted to get, like, a beer or a diecast or just buy something, you have to go to the main grandstand, like where the start-finish line is at, right? I wish there was more stuff to do in the area. What else? The Neon Garage is good. The Neon Garage is good. I like the Neon Garage. The weird thing is, admittedly, the Neon Garage, like, okay, when you go to a race, typically, like, you know, like Daytona or something, or Atlanta for me, the pre-race pass, you typically, in my experience, the pre-race pass and the, I'm trying to find the woodblock table, by the way. That's not here, but, well, anyways, the wood, no, the pre-race, okay, what was I saying? Yeah, the pre-race pass to go to, like, the pit road area and, like, the garage and, like, the pre-race concert for whoever's performing, whatever. Those typically, like, are the same pass. So if you want to go to the garage for, like, Daytona or something, or I think Talladega, oh, no, I don't know about Talladega, no, Atlanta, I know Atlanta for sure. If you want to go down pit road, get a picture next to your favorite driver or whatever, and see, like, the concert, whatever concert they have there typically, that's part of the same package. That's part of the same deal. Here's the bookshelf. Um, but for here, but for Las Vegas, the Neon Garage and, like, the concert pre-race access, they're different passes. So that's one thing to keep in note. And also another thing, I know it's not the track's fault. I guess after doing more research, apparently it's some state law or whatever. I hate the fact you can't bring in a cooler. You're in the freaking desert now. Why can't I not bring a cooler? That'd be. I wish you could bring I wish I could bring in a cooler. You can bring a large, like, water bottle. Like, I brought a 40-ounce, like, canteen basically, and I mean it works, but I guess I'm on the TV. I mean it works, yes, but it can't be hydrated enough. But you're in the desert. Come on, allow us to bring a cooler. Again, I know it's apparently like a state law. I guess Nevada law doesn't like bringing coolers into racetracks, but hopefully they get that changed, because you need coolers to bring through NASCAR, especially if they're the entire day. Because I was at the track from what? Using Pacific time here. What time did I get there? What time did that bus leave from my hotel? Was it like 7? Yeah, it was like 7. I got there around 7 or 8 o'clock. No, I left at... I got there around 8 something, like 8:30, 40. I gotta look back at the footage, but I got there at 8:30 or 8:40. I didn't get out of there until like the race start was like 4. Yeah, I didn't get there until like 4 or 5 o'clock their time. So I was there for a pretty decent amount of time. And yeah, I was definitely decently thirsty, and also decently hungry. And that's not a problem with no coolers. You have the food there is probably the worst priced food I've ever seen at a race. I wanted to get breakfast at the hotel I was at, because they had like it was connected to a mall and whatnot, because it was on the strip or whatever. But I didn't, because I didn't want to miss the bus or whatever, because I paid $100 for that bus. That's another thing. The bus was convenient too, but it was definitely convenient. But if you're traveling with multiple people, just do an Uber or a Lyft, because per person you can add up. But the food there at Vegas was something else, because I paid what, $20 for like a grilled cheese sandwich and chips. That's crazy. That is ridiculous. Like, good God, that's probably the worst I've ever seen. So, yeah, it's something else. But overall, I was decently impressed with the racetrack itself. I don't know if I'll ever go there again. I'm already getting emails from the Las Vegas people saying, "Oh, renew your tickets for next year." Yeah, I always get that every time I buy a ticket from a race. They want me to renew. I got that for Darlington last year as well. But I don't know if I'll go there again. Maybe, if I have enough time and willpower to fly out to the other side of the country again. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was cool. My favorite facility is still Daytona. I'm gonna see if I can get a ticket to Daytona this summer, because I saw they had this kind of student tickets, and I always like that. What would this be a good place? I guess put it right here. So yeah, that's my Vegas experience. It'll make more sense when I upload the vlog eventually. I'm hoping to upload around the summertime. Maybe not off week where NASCAR is not racing. That could be a good time to upload it. But there's a lot of stuff I need to sort through. There's a lot of footage of me just yapping, saying, "Oh, look at this," like Jeff Gordon. "Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at the hotel over there." So I need to sort that out for sure before I get to it. but I'm definitely gonna upload. I'm thinking currently 3 parts of the vlog. Maybe part 1 would be like, you know, exploring, like some of the earliest parts would be exploring the strip. Part 2 could be like flying. Like I did vlog some of the airport. It was yeah, that was during the shutdown or whatever. So I can vlog some of my initial impressions of Vegas. Or yeah, I could do that. Part 2 could be like free. Well, there's some the racing things I've done when I was there was the Formula One Grand Prix, like because when they're not doing the F1 Grand Prix, you could do like go karts and there's like a little museum you can explore as well. I'm definitely include at least some of those parts in. Definitely the Hollow Parade. That's definitely going to be there, and of course the race as well. I'm thinking 2 or 3 parts. It depends what stuff is vlog worthy. But it should be a cool one. What would be a good? What's a tinier TV? I saw they had a tinier TV. Good show. It's funny that the. Actually, no, I'm not going to put that in there. It'd be kind of weird if the parents got the older TV. I know people that collect those old TVs. Those old CRT TVs, which I don't get. I'm sorry, I don't get people paying like hundreds of dollars for those. Like, okay, I guess the main rationale is if you want to play older, like, you know, like pre Xbox 360 generation style games. I get that. That makes sense. But I see people doing it for modern stuff. If you're buying a CRT to play modern stuff, I'm sorry, why? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'd rather take an OLED 4K TV any day of the week. Again, if it's stuff from like before Xbox 360 generation, I would even say for me like N64 generation or older, that makes sense. I understand that, but anything newer than 2000, anything newer from 19, anything past the year 2000, I'm sorry, I'd rather I'd rather not use an old CRT because it's weird. It's weird. Especially the prices people pay. I guarantee you that those TVs that you see on eBay that are overpriced as hell, they're the overpriced CRTs on eBay that are overpriced as hell. They probably got them from a Goodwill for $5 to $10 and are reselling them for an exorbitant amount. I guarantee you that's what people are doing. It's ridiculous. People do have NASCAR jackets too. It's annoying, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm just out of touch, but I don't get why people paying that much for CRTs. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, maybe I'll make this a little smaller. Okay, maybe I don't make it smaller then. Okay. Leave it this size. Ow. Wish you could do like more custom sizes for rooms, but... Or maybe the sink would look better here. No, sinks look better here. I gotta get a mirror.
How much else? What else is on my mind? Because I've been yapping a lot. Oh yeah, Watkins Glen is this week for NASCAR. I'm not. It's kind of stupid they're doing it early, but hopefully we'll see how the racing is. I know the quality of the next gen has not been that good. I haven't really watched the last few races because I've been busy with school, but or I should say college, but same thing. I'll put a little carpet here, but hopefully things will get better soon because yeah, racing's been rough the last few weeks. Because what I've done the last few weeks, I kind of hate to admit this, but when you're have a bunch of final stuff, final assignments, there's only so much you can do. What I did was like DVR'd the race or whatever, and then I kind of skimmed through the highlights of it because I don't have time to watch all the race, unfortunately. Blame me. Don't blame me. Blame these finals. Not my fault. But that's what I from what I've seen, like Talladega especially, it just seemed like more follow the leader type of stuff. So, well, not follow the leader, but gridlock, which everyone really likes because yeah, everyone really likes having gridlock. Said nobody ever. And in Texas, it seemed like it was kind of hard to pass. But now we're going to a road course, where road course racing typically isn't really that good of this package, so that's gonna be fun. Can I connect all of these here? There we go, yeah. This room's almost done. I'm just gonna do one round over for now because it's getting close to 11 o'clock. I've never streamed this late. Or at least haven't streamed like this late in a while. Get a ceiling fan here because it might get kind of humid in here. Can I do a small drawer? Yeah. So a Pascal. Oh, that works. And type of rug I can put in here. I forgot how large that table is. A smaller table. That baseball table's way too large. You never know who's staying in these type of rooms, so you gotta make it as accessible as possible. My joystick's out, I apologize. I have a bad tendency to be overly loud with my joystick here. So, yeah, that's better. That's better. Sorry, yellow. Yeah, I can't do yellow, I'll do green. Or I'll do blue. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, that's my hallway there. What was I looking for? Oh. Can I put a cloth over this? No, I cannot. Is there anything like... Hopefully in my final room in this hotel thing, I can do like something something more freestyle instead of like, oh, I gotta follow by this theme. What's this? Oh, the dark stickers. Yeah, not fixed. Music notes seem kind of boring for kids. Oh yeah, stars. Oh. That'd work. Well, maybe not in that room. What type of ones you can do? That's cool, but it'll be kind of out of place in this room that's already filled with all these toys. Can I put a Nintendo Switch? Go like a Switch Lite or something? No, that would entertain them. Yes, I can. Yes, I can put a Switch Lite. Although, would it make sense near the TV? I don't know. I can put the Animal Crossing Switch here. That's the one I have. Hello. I don't know if I had a Switch too. Put an iPad. Nah, actually, we're trying to prevent as many iPad kids as possible, so... Let me find a good toy. Alright, no electronics, just put a toy. Let's do... Puzzle piece, yeah. That works. There we go. There we go, that should be fun. put a lamp on the top of the dresser tables there. Is there a lamp that can kind of go with the theme though? I need for the table. I want to keep up with the theme, so. This will work. There you go. How does it work? Yeah, this looks very fun. So you got your car beds there. You got your bookshelves, your mirror, a little table to play puzzles. Maybe I should move this a little closer. Alright. So now you got your table to play your puzzles. And sit down. Although it's kind of pushed in a little bit. We got your little play area here. You got everything from your... You got everything to play here. Let me move the TV a little center, because it's a little bit in the way. No, the TV is fine where it was. So I guess kids can watch Bluey or whatever they want to watch on there. And, you know, have some fun. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I forgot to take it. I keep forgetting to take a picture of the room. Almost 1,000, yay. Alright, let me get a picture of the room. Alright, it is almost 11 o'clock now. Wow, I've been streaming for over almost an hour and a half. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay. Cool. Back to the lobby. Let me switch to my other account real quick. It'll be very... Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. Actually, no, it would be kind of weird to switch accounts and switch back because I like to do my little... I'll scrap the casino thing. Because I don't have much stuff right now to make it interesting. But I don't think I have the walls yet. Yeah, I don't even have the walls yet for the casino. I'm gonna order it, actually. No, I need more bells. Check something real quick. What? Any events going on? Not yet. Alright. Like I said, yeah, I'm not going to switch accounts because it'd be kind of weird to say goodbye on a different looking character. Yeah, I don't have the walls yet, so not real much I can add. house and do it. Oh, we'll check her Fauna's doing. No, she can have the lip block thing. Oh, she's just working out. Yeah, I guess to show you how I've been playing, how much I've been playing this game. 4 months I've posted her. Wow, I'm kind of an ass, aren't I? No. I guess I'll close it off here. Yeah, nice to play this game again. I'll probably stream. I'm hoping to stream it. Hopefully, I'll stream again for. Yeah, I'm gonna try streaming again Friday when I do my commentary. My I guess director's commentary on the Armory Digital race, because it's really insane that happened 4 years ago, but it was still one of the coolest things. I guess a good fitting way to tease what's up next is by showing this. Yeah. Did I ever show this? I don't know if I did, but in 2022 I had like a similar display like this out in the entrance, but then this is kind of a permanent display here. Little confetti machines, controlling the confetti. Little gas station stuff. If I find another one of these trophy things, if I get another one of these trophy things for one of the attorneys, I'll put it there. This is really cool during the spring because the cherry blossoms or whatever. Well, I guess while I'm here, I'll show you one of the winnings I did get. Yeah. Look at that, the cherry blossoms and the victory win in the background, that's cool. And what was the one time I won? Okay, some of these pictures make no sense, but ignore that. Ignore that, please. It's supposed to recreate the, you know, the Blade Runner meme, whatever. Here it is. This one actually won. This is my other character, by the way. Oh, didn't win. Yeah, there you go. I won. Yeah. So this is my little golf display here. Cars racing. Pretty cool stuff. So that's gonna, oh, one more thing. Dang, slingshots, let me end my stream. Oh, this is not gonna end. See what's in this, then we're in. Disappointing. Okay, let's end this stupid stream now, because, yeah. I know I said stupid stream, but, alright. It's almost 11 o'clock, can you blame me? Alright, it's getting late. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Regardless if you're watching live or later. We'll see if I do another Animal Crossing stream. I could stream some more games throughout the summer, we'll see. I have a pretty big backlog, to say the least. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll also stay tuned for more NR news. I'm going to have some more NR news coming out in the next week and a half to 2 weeks before I need to test a few more things. I need to, like, evaluate a few more things. And I'll have some new NR information soon, I promise. So without further ado, so yeah, once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.